I want to talk about your book cover, and not as a designer, not as someone who cares about aesthetics, but as someone who cares about you finding readers and you growing your revenue. Because most fiction authors treat their cover like this final step in a long creative journey. Like, you wrote the book, you built the world, now you get to put a face on it. And that feels like an artistic decision, but it isn't. Your cover is actually a financial decision. Here's exactly why. Let's say one reader who finds your series and reads all 5 books is worth $7 in KU page reads. But that reader never becomes a reader if they don't click. And they don't click if your cover doesn't speak their language. So here's what's actually happening when a reader scrolls past your book. They're not reading the blurb, they're not checking your reviews, they're making a split-second decision based almost entirely on this one image. Does this look like a book that I would love? And they know the answer before they even consciously think about it, because readers of every genre have seen hundreds of covers of the books that they love. And if your cover doesn't match that pattern, they're gonna keep scrolling. Now let's put that in Bookonomics terms. Every reader who scrolls past because your cover missed the mark is like $7 that never entered your business. And multiply that by every single day your book is sitting out there with the wrong cover. To me, that's not a creative problem, that's a revenue problem. But there's good news, the cover is fixable. It's one of the most high leverage investments you can make in your fiction business. You don't need to love it, your mama doesn't need to love it. It needs to make the right reader stop scrolling and think, hey, that looks exactly like my kind of book. Because when that happens, the read through can start. Then the revenue per reader kicks in and the math starts working in your favor. So just remember, the cover is not the finish line of your creative process. It is the entry point to your entire business.